Hey guys, it's Hayden. So this is I don't know. It's week 20 something, but actually next week Tuesday is my 6 month mark on testosterone. So I'm just gonna call this video a 6 month update, I guess. Even though it's a little bit early, but I'm pretty much 6 months, less than a week. Cheers to that. And I gotta say, I think I wear this shirt a lot when I do my videos. I have a lot of Nirvana shirts. I'm a big Nirvana fan. But this is my favorite one, and I do wash it. I promise. Okay, cool. Let's get on with it. In this video, I'm going to be talking about some changes. Not a whole lot has been changing that I have noticed, I guess. But then I'm going to include some more personal things. Not crazy personal, but personal things that relate to my transition that I feel are relevant to talk about. And then I will touch base on my name change and how that all went. Alright, so physical changes. The only sort of physical change that I have noticed, and I think it's happening, I don't know, but I think I'm starting to redistribute fat in my body, which is kind of cool. But the only reason why I say this, because when I look in the mirror and I see me, I still feel like I have like some fattiness on my hips. Not a whole lot, but it definitely has like, you know, the curves. I mean, I'm never gonna lose the female form, so. What I have noticed, though, is a lot of my pants are getting loose. So I think that means that I'm losing some weight in my thigh areas, as well as my hip and my butt. But yeah, it's kind of weird, because I've stated in some of my other videos that I have gained weight, but yet my pants are becoming loose on me. So I think that would be fat redistribution going on. I don't know. It's so hard to tell when you look at yourself daily and see what you see. But I do still have fat on my hips, which I am starting to work out a little bit more again now that my life is still crazy busy, but it's winding down to the end of the semester where I'm getting stuff done, and then it's gonna be done for good. And so I'm finding myself having a little bit more time for me to be able to do stuff like working out. So, hair, I don't really notice any changes with my hair, hair growth at least. I don't know if I'm just like seeing things, but I kind of feel like I'm starting to thin out right up here. Which is really sad, because I already have pretty thin hair, so I'm a little bit insecure about that aspect of my transition. It's kind of ridiculous, because I'm growing hair everywhere, and I might lose my hair on my head, but yet be hairy everywhere else. It's just weird. Facial hair, not a whole lot has changed. I have been letting my chin hairs grow out. I don't even know if the camera can see my chin hairs, because some are pretty light still, but it's starting to grow in a little bit lower now. But it's been about like a week or so, week and a half of me not shaving my chin. I can try to show you guys. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see anything, but we could try. Just gonna turn this on manual. Okay. So let's see. God, I don't even know if it's worth it. And that is the chin hairs. I think you guys can see it. I don't know. It might be a little bit different when I upload it on YouTube. I don't know what uploading videos does with like resolution and whatnot, but it's definitely there, so yeah. My chin is sprouting hair like the world is sprouting flowers, because it's spring. I have noticed some people saying that my face shape is changing, and I don't know. In some aspects, I think I can see it kind of changing, but it's not often. Because I look at myself all the time, you know, daily, but there are some moments when I'm looking in the mirror, like after washing my face or something, and I feel like my face is getting more masculine. Or I've been noticing certain facial features that look a lot like my brother, which is kind of funny, because I never thought we looked alike, really. I mean, when we were kids, we looked like twins. Everyone thought we were twins. I definitely have more of my dad's face, and he has more of my mom's face. We both have, like, same eyes and stuff like that, but as far as, like, nose, face, and lips, like, it's not all that similar. But now I'm able to see, like, certain characteristics in my face that are a lot like his, which is kind of weird, but awesome at the same time. So that's a thing. Face changing, I guess. I don't know. I've gotten, like, some comments on it a while ago, like a couple months ago, that people were saying that they think my face is changing and my neck is getting wider and stuff like that, but I just never brought it up because I didn't really see it. But now I can kinda, I think. Maybe I'm just drunk. No, I'm drinking tea in my Joker mug. Let's see what Yogi has to say. Develop the power of listening. Soul is the highest self. Words of wisdom from Yogi T. Good stuff. So there was a couple reasons why I did not do a video last week. One, I just got done with my senior show and it went really well, but I was drained from it. Like, absolutely 100% drained. And I'm still feeling pretty drained from it. The other reason was because my 6-month mark was coming up and I figured I'd wait for that. And another reason is because I ordered a new binder and I was hoping it would be here in time, but it's not, because nothing's on time ever here, which is totally fine. But I forget what company it's called. I can't remember what company it's called, but they make binders specifically for trans guys. So it's really awesome, and they've had a lot of really good reviews, so I figured why not, I'll give it a shot, and it was only like $33. I know I had mentioned in my last video that I was thinking about getting a new binder, and I'll probably do like a review on it. So I did order it because my binder right now, my more newish binder, it has been so uncomfortable. And you know, typically when you first get a binder, it's really tight, but it's manageable. You know, you just take it off at night and it's fine. This one, no shit, it was giving me this hardcore rash, like right here. I don't even know what material it is. It's like a rougher material, but it just rubs up against you and it's super tight, you know. So there's no like room for moving really, and when I was setting up my show and I was like hammering things, screwing things, that sounded bad. But yeah, so when I was hanging everything up and painting walls and stuff like that, you know, there's a lot of stretching involved. And after that day is when I noticed I had a huge rash and it almost looked like claw marks underneath my armpit. But it was just so incredibly sore and like kind of rough and raw, and it just hurt really bad. It hurt to put deodorant on, and it hurt when water would touch it. So basically I just use coconut oil for every skin problem I have, and the coconut oil seemed to help a lot, and it soothed it. It didn't like make it sting or anything. But then I also tried some like all natural baby butt cream, and I don't know which one worked better, but the rash is gone now. Yeah, so that's a long story for why I'm buying a new binder. But I am very excited for this new binder, and I cannot wait for it to come. So my life is really weird. Social interactions are continuing to just get weird. I don't know how to react in most of these situations. I try to do it with like a smile on my face and kindness in my heart and optimism, but sometimes it gets to be too much. I think more people are starting to realize that I am transitioning. So people who were using female pronouns all the time are now kind of like butting in and asking really strange questions and having really strange conversations with me. And I'm totally fine if you want to like show your support and be like, hey, like this is great. But when one does it in a way where it's just so uncomfortable and you can see like I'm tense and it's just awkward and you think that people would get the point, but I don't know. They don't. But then, I don't know, there still are quite a few people that use female pronouns and it drives me absolutely nuts. And I just want to like bash my head against the cement wall. Like, it has been 6 months. And I'm passing more, but I'm still not fully passing. When I get misgendered and have like these really weird social interactions, I get in my head and I have a hard time focusing on everything else. So whatever task I am doing, I am not fully there because I'm trying to like analyze the situation that is happening and think of a positive way how to work through it, and it's just really weird. But then it can also make me really dysphoric, and I have been feeling incredibly dysphoric for like the past, I don't know, month or so. You know, and dysphoria, it disrupts like every aspect in my life. And I've talked about that before in a video that I did, but it's true. And when dysphoria is coming out, dysphoria can be triggered in a lot of different ways, whether that be these weird social interactions and then people using wrong pronouns, and then I feel like the entire world is looking at me like confused and what do I call this person, and I don't know, bathrooms, intimacy, dysphoria, it just does its thing. Life goes on, it always does. And I've been getting a lot better at managing my dysphoria and learning how to deal with it and yeah, try to be positive. But yeah, so that is kind of it for changes. So my name change. I had my court date and it all went really well. It was so nerve-wracking though, I'm not gonna lie, because I had to like go up in the stand and like swear in, not like over a Bible, but they told me to swear under God and stuff like that, which is fine, but I don't believe in God, so it was just so intimidating. I don't know. But my judge was very nice. I think in every sort of situation of a name change, he has to ask why you want to change your name, and it even says that on the form, and I just put personal preference. But he worded it in the sense of saying, I hope you feel comfortable answering this question, but why are you wanting to change your name? Or something like that. And I I just smiled and I said, you know, it's a personal preference and it's a family name. Because Patrick is a family name, and that's my middle name. So, and he was totally cool with it. He's like, very well. He's like, that's good. And he could totally tell I was so nervous, though, because he asked how old I was, and I said, I like paused, and I said 23, and Brianna is sitting in this, like, those pews, and she's just shaking her head no. I'm like, oh fuck. And I was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm 24. And he kind of laughed and it was fine, but so that was awkward. But afterwards he said, so it wasn't that bad now, was it? And yeah, and it was good. But you have an option to change your name on your birth certificate, so I chose that option because I want it changed on my birth certificate. Because it'll be easier with jobs and whatnot, and I'm even debating getting a passport, so you can show 2 forms of identification, and I can also have my gender marker changed on my license, and it'll be male on my passport. But it's an obstacle to get it changed on your birth certificate, and I'm not up for that challenge yet. But yeah, so I paid, I think, around like $40 for 3 copies of my birth certificate. So that wasn't too bad. And then they told me I had to go like bring this paperwork that the court gave me, and I had to go turn it into some other government office, just so that it can be changed on file, so people know where to contact me, I think. I don't really know. They said that it's not mandatory to do it, but I was trying to do everything like by the book, right, and be a good citizen, and I get there and it's another $30. I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't want to spend any more money. But it was totally fine. It's a lot of money to get your name changed. A lot. And, yeah, so now I am waiting for my birth certificates so I can change the rest of my life. So things like the bank, my license, I need that to change my license, which I am like eager to change my license ASAP. But yeah, basically you need like a second form of identification, and yeah. So I'm just waiting for my birth certificates to come so I can get everything changed. So I thought I would talk about that process afterwards of name change, in case there's other people out there that are watching this and you are in the process or going to be getting your name legally changed. Each state is a little bit different, but yeah, I mean, you can generally find out information or call the court and they will try to help you. People out here were a little clueless with it because I don't think they see too many cases of somebody changing their name like I was changing my name. Yeah, so it was fine, you know. It was kind of an obstacle of running around figuring out what to do, but I got it all situated. And I have some, you know, support and help out here that has been kind of helping me and guiding me of where to go, because I'm clueless with this kind of stuff. Yeah, I went to school for art, so not law school. So I am going to wrap this video up because I have a lot of homework to do and I have to work tonight. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message either through Facebook or YouTube land, or email. If you want to, you're more than welcome to share this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you feel inclined to. I will do a video in about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, because that's been kind of the schedule of my life lately. We'll see. I'm done with school in 2 weeks, so my life should be opening up quite a bit. But until then, I hope you all have a safe and wonderful couple weeks, and yeah, we'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Bye.